Sixers. Joel Embiid is out there with Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Fox against Maxey. Now here's Fox. Not a lot of room. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. Outside Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Over Wembanyama. And that one's long.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Fox, that's good.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Fox against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over Wembanyama. That's good from Embiid on the assist from Maxey.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
I don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup to this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you got?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is with Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Fox against Maxey. Here's Fox. There's the 3. Again, the miss by Fox. Fox again. Here's Embiid. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Fox with a screen on Oubre. Up top, Barnes. He's covered by Oubre. Barnes, no good. George with it. Pass to Maxey. Over Fox. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sixers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot run. They're venturing up that shot. You are one more time. A round of applause for the participants.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Lead is 2. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in a 2-guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Out of bounds. It'll fit this ball. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Embiid is on Vassell. George passes to Oubre. George feels it out a bit. Back to Oubre. 5 o'clock. Uses the glass to drop it in.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Fox against Maxey. Side. For 3. Can't get it top. The third quarter comes to a close. Sixers on top. They're up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Cyril stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So in the game for the Spurs. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Kessel, and it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Great to see guys back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Embiid. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw off and made him miss. That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. Can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Ryan.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And Coach didn't want to any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's say now's the time to use it.
37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Maxey passes to George. Here's Embiid. Barnes with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Spurs, De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and it'll put him up 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Oubre finds Maxey. Back to Oubre. And here's Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Oh, get